Hi everyone! So I'm so excited for today's video because today I'm going to be giving my kitchen a practical magic makeover. Out of all of the kitchens, the practical magic kitchen is definitely my ideal dream kitchen. It's just so cozy and gives you that warm, nostalgic feeling that I love. The practical magic kitchen is definitely timeless, and I think it can work in everyone's home. I feel like it's a kitchen that you can definitely get a lot of inspiration from and recreate, and it's easy to do. So some of the elements that I think can give a kitchen that practical magic look would definitely be some copper pieces such as pans and pots. I already have a lot of copper pieces, luckily, that I've collected. I have a brass rail hanging above my fridge that has hanging copper pieces on it, and I also have a copper kettle that I keep on my wood burning stove, so that's perfect. Also, a lot of herbs and florals can definitely give you a practical magic look. That's something that I really wanted to incorporate, was a lot of florals, and I also wanted to do like a little herb garden in my kitchen windowsill. I have like a little, I don't know if it's like a greenhouse window or what it is, but it's like a window box in front of my sink, so I really wanted to put some herbs in that. And then the Practical Magic Kitchen also has a lot of dark, warm toned woods, so I love decorating with wood, so I definitely already have a lot of wood pieces going on. And then in the movie there's also yellow walls and yellow tiles, and I just love yellow. I think yellow is a happy color that's very cozy and warm and inviting, so I really want to incorporate some yellow. The cabinets in that kitchen are made of glass, so you can take a peek into what's inside of them. They have a lot of glass and crystalware in them, so I really want to incorporate some glassware. They also decorate with a lot of fresh produce, which is not only beautiful but also a very practical thing to decorate with, so I will definitely be adding some produce scattered throughout my kitchen. The other thing that I also love about that movie is that they have all their frequently used appliances on their counters, which is great because it's just easier to have your frequently used items on the counter anyway. So I just love that they leave that stuff on the counter, like their toaster and their blender, even their KitchenAid. It's really a practical thing to do, especially if you use them a lot. So instead of like taking them in and out of the cabinet, just leave them on the counter. And also it can be beautiful to see that stuff because it just gives a lived-in look to have that kind of stuff sitting out, because you know that someone lives in that home and uses those items. Also in the movie they have botanical prints in the living room and also in Sally's shop. So I really wanted to find some botanical prints, and stay tuned because I found some amazing pieces for this kitchen. Also, another thing I love about the Practical Magic Kitchen is how it has a very cluttered, lived-in look. I really like the clutter look, like an intentional cluttered look. So having a lot of things on your counter, a lot of not only beautiful things but also practical and useful items, I just think that gives you a very lived-in look. With that being said, I think we should just get into the makeover now. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is paint, and I want to paint my back door that's right off of my kitchen, and I also want to paint this back wall here. I think I'm gonna paint it, actually no, I know I'm actually gonna paint it this yellow color. I noticed that in a lot of 90s movies the interiors are just so cozy, and especially the Practical Magic Kitchen, and I noticed that a lot of the kitchens are yellow, so I really wanted to add some yellow to my kitchen. I'm definitely a neutral lover through and through, but I just really wanted to add some color to my home. And I think that yellow is still like a neutral color without being too bold. So I just think this will look really lovely. And I want to paint, so I want to paint the back door, and I'm thinking I also want to paint this trim that's around the door. It's like this orange toned wood. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I actually don't mind orange toned wood, except we have a lot of wood going on in our house already. Our ceilings are wood, our staircase, dining table, dining chairs, coffee table, even our flooring is wood. So, and they're not all the same tone of wood either. So I think that if I paint this the same color, it'll just tone down all of the wood that's going on. Also, it'll make the door appear wider, which I think will look better. Also, I'm going to paint this wall like a buttercream yellow color, so 2 different tones of yellow, and I think that'll look nice. Also, I may paint my windowsill in the kitchen the same color as the back door. This color, I think this is just gonna look so pretty. I'm not decided yet if I'm gonna do that or not. The window is the same orange toned wood as this trim, so to make it more cohesive, I might paint it the same color as the back door. I haven't decided on that yet, but I think first, let's just go ahead and paint this back door. I already went ahead and prepped and taped everything, so it's ready to go. So we'll do that, and then we'll see from there. Okay, new day, new hair. It's been a couple weeks since I painted the door, and I kind of hate it. It's giving mustard, it's giving McDonald's. So I'm going to repaint the door. I went back and got a different color. So hopefully this time it looks the way I want it to. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up, but it's really bright in person and really just a really drastic contrast. So I think we're gonna go with this color instead. It's a lot more toned down and it's still yellow, like a yellow that I'm going for. I'm trying to find that perfect 90s yellow color, and I think this is it. Not too yellow, perfect. So hopefully this is the last time I paint. Now for the satisfying part, taking off all of this tape. Okay, so I've gone ahead and painted the door, and I even painted the wall this really pretty vanilla, slightly yellow color, and I also painted the window. It came out a little bit more beige than I was ultimately wanting. I wanted it to be a little bit more of like a yellow color, but that's okay. I actually still really love it, and it still does have some warm undertones in it, so I do really like it. And I have since decided that I'm also gonna paint these shelves the same color as the door, so that there's more of a two-tone look and not so much white going on. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm actually really excited to paint these shelves. I think it's just gonna make the decor pop a lot more. Instead of it just being white, I feel like everything kind of blended in. So I'm really excited to play around with decor, but first we need to paint, do the boring stuff before we can do the fun stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, why are you biting me? I'm also going to change this knob. I wanted something a little bit more vintage, antique looking, so I got a gold knob. This one, I think it's really pretty, and I think it'll look a lot better on this door. This one has paint all over it, and it's also kind of harsh against the color. I don't really like it, so I'm gonna change that to gold. So I thought I would show you guys a little haul of everything that I have bought for this kitchen makeover. I have quite a lot of stuff to show you guys. I have been collecting stuff for the past 8-ish months or so. So I definitely did not get all of this in one go. It's been a long process of collecting things and searching for things, like going to flea markets and thrift stores, even some online thrifting like Etsy, eBay, all of that good stuff. So I have definitely found a lot of treasures, so I'm excited to show you guys. I am going for a practical magic vibe in the kitchen, and I think I definitely found a lot of pieces that nailed the practical magic vibe, and I couldn't be more excited. So I guess we'll just start with the not so fun stuff. I mean, it's all fun to me, but maybe it's a little bit more boring to some people. First thing that I found is this wire dish rack. It's like a metal dish rack, and it has a utensil holder right here that can come up like that or come down. And I just like this because it's definitely more unique and different than a typical wood drying rack. Also, a lot of the pieces that I found are, if not exact, definitely similar to the movie. So in the movie they had this, I mean, not this exact drying rack of course, but they had pretty much the exact style, the same thing as far as I can tell, sitting next to their sink to dry their dishes with. So I was so happy when I found this, and I just think it's really pretty for a drying rack. Speaking of dishes, I guess I'll show you guys all of the dishware that I bought for the kitchen. So the first thing is this crystal light goblet. I got 4 of these, and it's not real crystal, but it definitely gives off a crystal vibe, and I just thought these were really pretty and they were super cheap, so I picked up 4 of these. So the next set of dishes that I have is probably my favorite thing that I found, and it's this set. It is so pretty. I found 5 teacups, and they're a cream color and they have some scallop detailing on the top. And then what I absolutely fell in love with is, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is little stars going all the way around. And I just thought that was the most magical touch. It is such a subtle touch of magic and whimsy, and it just made me fall in love with these. I also got 5 matching saucers. They came with the teacups. So that. And then I also found 3 matching little dessert plates. And the same thing, the same star pattern going around it with the scallop detailing. And this whole set is just absolutely stunning. I could not believe I found this. I don't have any dinner plates though, and I would love to find some dinner size plates in this pattern. So if I ever find that, I'm definitely buying that. But for now, it's just kind of a mismatched, incomplete set. But hopefully I can complete this whole set one day with the matching dinner plates, because it's just my absolute favorite. So the next item I bought is actually a set of 2 items, and it's these mixing bowls right here. I have a large one, and then it came with a slightly smaller one, same color, design and everything. These were definitely very much inspired by the yellow color in the Practical Magic Kitchen. So to pull the yellow color in, I wanted some accents of yellow. So I thought these mixing bowls would be perfect to add some yellow to my kitchen. As you guys saw, I did paint the walls a slight yellow color, but I wanted to add a darker yellow to have more pops of yellow. And I bake a lot, so these will be perfect for that. And I'm just gonna put these on my shelves that I have in my kitchen. Most of the stuff is going on my shelves, but not all of it, of course. Okay, so the last thing for dishware, I also got this old, primitive looking wooden spoon with a crooked handle on it, and definitely a subtle witchy vibe. That's what I love about the Practical Magic Kitchen, is that it's not only attainable, but it has a subtle witch vibe to it, and I just think that is so cute. So that's what I'm going for, and wooden spoons are perfect for that vibe. You gotta have a wooden spoon in any witchy kitchen. And then I found these gorgeous salt and pepper shakers, and they are little strawberries, and I just thought these were really cute and would add like a cute little botanical touch. And I'm putting these on my kitchen shelves as well, just to add a little pop of red and some fun touch. You definitely cannot have a Practical Magic Kitchen without some florals, so I have a couple of floral things to show you guys. The first thing is this. I found this little vase. It's like this old glass vase with a hint of green to it. And then it came with this little hanger on it. And it didn't come with the flowers. I found these flowers at a little boutique. They were super cheap, and I just like ripped them out of the pot that they came in and stuck them in here. They're faux ranunculus, and I just thought this was cute and gives a very like herbarium vibe to them, like an old apothecary vibe. And then I got a hook so that I can put it on my cabinet and they can hang like this. I think that's going to be a really pretty touch to the kitchen, so that's what I'm going to do with this. The other flowers that I got are these. Well, first I found this grayish comfit pot that I thought would be perfect to put some faux flowers in. So I found these faux lilacs from Pottery Barn. They were on clearance, and I got 3 stems of them, and I just stuck them in here, and I think this is so beautiful, and I'm definitely going to put this on my dining table. And if you've seen the movie, you know that they have flowers everywhere So of course I had to have a little pot of flowers, and flowers are just beautiful anyway. So, and then the next few things that I bought for accent pieces. So I bought this, and I'm actually not really sure what this is, but it's enamel, and it has some gold striping on it and a little handle, and it also has a spout on it, and it's just hollow on the inside, and I honestly don't really know what this is. This is what it says on the back. So I think it's like an antique French thing. So, but in the movie, they had a very similar looking piece to this, and Sally hits her head on it. So I found this on Etsy actually, and I thought, oh my gosh, that looks almost exactly like the piece they had in their kitchen. So I'm gonna hang this up in my kitchen. And then from an antique store, I found this old dinner bell. And what I loved about this is that it's a creamy, slightly yellow color. And I just thought that was absolutely perfect. Usually these are like a black color. So when I found it in this really pretty light color, I just had to have it. And I definitely think someone painted it at one point, because on the back you can see that it's black, like, because it's cast iron. So definitely someone painted this, but I love that they painted it because it goes perfectly with my vibe. So it's just an old dinner bell. I'm gonna hang this next to my next to my back door in my kitchen. So I think that'll be really fun. Then to go on my shelf again, I found this. It's like a black mesh dome with a little wooden knob on it. And I think this is a food cover to keep flies off of your food. But I just needed some more stuff to go on my shelf, and I thought this would look cute on there. So that's what I got this for. And then finally, the last few things I have to show you guys are just little accent pieces that I thought would definitely add to the cozy, again, witchy vibe. It's definitely all in the details. So I got some accent towels, and they're in this really pretty yellow gingham color. And I got two of these, one in this smaller gingham, and then I have another one in a larger gingham, but it's the exact same color. It was a set of two. I like keeping dish towels as accents on my tea station, my little tea section. I like to keep a towel there, and then on my oven as well I like to keep one. So this one I think I'm gonna put in my tea area. I also got some braided garlic, and I just got this off of Amazon, but it's real garlic, so you can use it, but I'm just gonna have it for decoration, and I think it's so pretty. It definitely goes with the earthy, natural touches that really make a home feel very cozy and very lived in. So I got that. And I did get some cast iron hooks that I found on eBay, and they have little acorns on them, but I already hung them up, as you will see, so I don't have them to show you guys, but you'll see that in the makeover part. But the last and final thing that I got is some beeswax to make some hand-dipped candles to hang from those little hooks, because in the movie, again, they had some braided garlic and hand-dipped candles, and I just thought that was so beautiful, just a beautiful touch. So I'm gonna be making some hand-dipped candles. And yeah, so that is everything that I got for this makeover. Oh wait, I actually have one more thing to show you guys. I cannot believe I forgot my absolute favorite items that I purchased. Let me go get one of those to show you guys right now. Okay, So this is my absolute favorite thing that I found. I really wanted some old herbarium botanical prints, and I didn't think I would find some, but I found some on Etsy for a really good deal. I found 9 of them they were about $14 a piece, which that is really cheap considering how expensive they can be. I was looking for quite a while, and they can be in the hundreds and upwards of the thousands. So to get 9 of them for $14 a piece, that is actually insane. So let me just show you guys. This is them. Oh my gosh, they are just absolutely beautiful. These are definitely the star of the show, and I wanted 6 of them so that I can put them in my hallway as like a little gallery wall. But they are definitely an odd sizing. They're like 10 1/4 by 16 1/4, and you can't get frames in that size, so I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, how I was gonna frame these, but I ended up finding a guy on Etsy who does custom frames out of old beadboard. So I asked him if he could do this custom size, and he said he could, and I ended up getting 6 of them for $50 a piece, which for custom frames is also really good deal, because I was looking at other places like Michael's and stuff, and they were starting from $70, and you could not get quarter sizes like 16 1/4 and 10 1/4. I could not find that size anywhere. So I was so happy when he said that he would do this custom size, and I think these are just so beautiful. They're definitely going to be the focal point of the kitchen, and they also add to the botanical vibe. All of the botanical prints are different, and they just go so well together, and it just looks so beautiful. So now I think that we should get on to the decorating. That'll be the next clip you guys see, and I cannot wait. I am so excited to see how everything comes together, and I will see you guys for the decorating portion of this video. that I chose and the prints that I chose. I had to re-secure some of these with a glue stick. Now they're all nice and secure, and I'm gonna start putting them in the frame so that they can be hung up. So that is it for today's video. I think I definitely made my kitchen dreams come to life with this makeover, but I'm still not done yet. I'd say I'm about 90% done. There's still a few things that I want to do. I never got around to doing the hand-dipped candles, so I definitely need to do that still. I also want to paint this hallway the same yellow color that I painted in the kitchen because I absolutely fell in love with that paint color. I think it is so beautiful and all types of lighting, and it just gives off a very warm glow. Other than that, I think that it's pretty much done. I hope you guys enjoyed this little practical magic makeover, and I will see you guys for another video. Bye guys!